What's going on, y'all? The vegan to watch today is from day 3 of our trip, day 2 of hunting, and we saw several deer, got into some action. Y'all stay tuned. Giant buck, giant buck.
I have to go. Oh my!
On a bull with a hammer. Shot on him.
Cajun crump. Let's go.
Get him.
All right, y'all, the big doe. Stay on the edge of this lake. Bunch of coons. Oh, y'all, she gone.
Let me tell y'all right now, that red squirrel is pissed off. He been out there barking since before daylight.
What?
I'd probably be mad too if somebody was sitting in my house I wasn't supposed to be there. Alright, y'all. I'm still set up on the edge of this lake, but I'm about to get up. Because about 10 minutes before legal light, I seen a guy's light shine up on top of this hill coming in. Along the property line over here. So I hit him with my light a couple times and his light disappeared. I thought he turned around. And it popped up over here in the back of this cove. I heard some ducks. And he walked, and then he climbed up in his big ladder stand right there. So I let it get a little light, just sitting here, watching the ducks, enjoying a beautiful morning out here in God's creation. So now I'm about to get up and go for a long walk and get away from this guy. I will turn y'all on if I see something. All I'm saying is that squirrel y'all can hear barking in the background since about that guy since I shined, I think is when I woke him up. But I'm gonna get up and slip around and see if I can't kill me a big old doe or old buck deer. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all when I see you. All right, y'all. I found what I believe to be maybe a bobcat carcass on the side of this lake. I'm not really sure. It's too little for it to be a coyote, so it may be a bobcat. I'm just easing along. I don't think I'm gonna see any deer on this side. This side is bluffs and rocks. I mean, there's deer tracks out here still. Where they walk in the bank, there's some right there. But over here, they all old. I think they were out here when these oaks were dropping. But I gotta walk it to get to where I'm going, which is way down there. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all in a little bit. All right, y'all. I done found me a beaver hut. Where them suckers has been coming over. I'm assuming that's all their food for the winter. I mean, I really don't know much about beavers. I have to ask old JB. He's our resident trapper here at Real Teal. That squirrel over here, y'all.
Walking right along the water's edge. He done walk in the water and all kind of stuff. Too bad I can't walk around the corner and be a deer standing there like that.
But that's something decently cool. I can smell them suckers too. Now I gotta walk over this crap. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna turn y'all off and get on to walking, I reckon. Actually, I'm gonna film because I'm probably about to bust my butt. Look up there, y'all. I get a little closer, I'll film it again, but that's where a beaver been working on that tree. Pretty cool, man. Alright, y'all. Y'all look up there, every little tree up this little draw until you get up there has been cut. There's a pretty fresh one. This whole side is beaver cuts. That's one they're currently working on. And like I said, I don't know much about trapping no beavers, but I'll be willing to bet you catch him somewhere through here. But I know he's been hanging out over there by his hut. Beaver's been coming out so much through here. Got him a trail where they've been dragging trees down. All right, y'all, that's enough beaver hunting. Let's get back to deer.
All right, we're out for another episode of Outdoor Devotion, and today's verse will be Deuteronomy chapter 8, verses 10 through 14. It says, "When you have eaten and are satisfied, praise the Lord your God for the good land he has given you. Be careful that you do not forget the Lord your God, failing to observe his commands, his laws, and his decrees that I am giving you this day. Otherwise, when you eat and are satisfied, when you build fine houses and settle down, when your herds and flocks grow large, when your silver and gold increase, all you have is multiplied, then your heart will become proud, and you will forget the Lord your God, who brought you out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery." So what he's doing, he's talking to the Israelites there, but he's also talking to us as well. It's saying, when you eat, harvest game, catch fish, don't forget the Lord. The Lord gave you that. The Lord provides for you. He provides everything for you. But as human beings, our heart is wicked. So as human beings, we become proud, right? Pride is a very, very dangerous thing. You have to be very careful, because remember, the Lord giveth and the Lord can taketh away. So always praise, glorify God, and be thankful for all that He's given you. Every day, remember, God has provided for you. So always give Him thanks and the glory. All right, we'll see y'all next round.
He's standing out there on a lake. I'm sorry about the shaky camera, y'all. I don't have no tripod or nothing. Dad's got my tripod, so I'm just free-handing. There he goes, round the point. Must be going to the bank, going out to see us take it to bed. That's why I sat here. Man, that'd have been a beautiful. A big old buck. Alright, y'all. It's 9:30. I seen that spike I don't know, 45 minutes ago, maybe more. I'm gonna get up and start easing, continue around this lake, heading toward the parking lot where race parked. I really don't know what we're gonna do this evening. Still trying to figure it out. Alright, y'all. Just a second ago, y'all saw me say that I heard a deer coming behind me. Well, anyway, let me. Dad dropped me off. We had a new piece of public. We just come in here, just scout around this evening. We ain't that great for none of our spots. So, Dad dropped me off in a spot. Just kind of making a 2.5 mile loop to him. Just scouting. And I got down here to this creek after I come out of this CRP field. Wind is coming across the creek, hitting me. I'm facing where I come from, so it's hit me in the back now. But scouting with the wind in my face. And I had to pee, so I stopped, laid my gun on a tree, and I peed. And I sat down just to sit here for a few minutes, figure out on the map exactly what way I'm going. And I grunted, and immediately I heard a deer start marching, coming right at me from the CRP field, so it was behind me. So I set y'all down, and I stood up. I just had my gun ready, and it ended up being like some kind of a late point. I never got to see him head on, but he had little short tines. He come like 40 yards. I could just see the top of his head, like his head and his horns, out in this CRP field out here. And he immediately got downwind of me. And all he did was turn and make a couple bounds out there. And then I heard him going back to where he come from. But I might could have squeezed something if I'd have been looking through my scope, but he wasn't big enough for me to shoot. So I'm gonna make my walk. I'll see y'all.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like y'all saw, we saw several deer today, all bucks. Sorry I didn't get the last deer I saw this evening on camera. Like I said, it was kind of small, little 8 point. Definitely way too small for me to shoot. But I still got to see him, grunted him in, which shows you they still coming to grunts. Tomorrow's going to be a lot better weather day. I'm going back in where I hunted yesterday. So where I seen all the deer. Hopefully get a big buck come by. Y'all hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Like I told y'all before, we're going to try to drop a video every day while we're here. I mean, it's 10 o'clock now and I'm still working on it. We got to get up at 3:30. But we appreciate y'all. Y'all know it. We always going to stay after them.